Hi guys, we're about to get very up close and personal in like less than 30 seconds because my nose hair wax is melting, hardening, and I put it in the microwave and it takes a very long time. I think you guys already know this. Wax takes a long time to melt. But I want to show you guys behind the scenes of how I groom myself. I do this usually once a month because I'm lazy, but when I was a model, I have a macro lens. I used to have a macro lens. Let's be real here. I don't model anymore, but I used to back in the day. I had a massive lens and I did a lot of beauty and jewelry. So you have like crazy close-ups and a lot of jewelry shoots. Well, they don't have the time to do the best post editing and take away like a nose hair that maybe I didn't pluck or whatever, which are normal. Again, like if you're all pro body hair and everything, good. I need to start doing it. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. It's already hard. I fucked myself. I stop making videos at night because it's like, you know, cats have their wicked hour. This is my wicked hour. What I'm trying to say is that the camera would be very fucking close up to me. And for modeling, they usually want you to be shaved. And I have a lot of hair. Everybody says, Mila, I want your eyebrows. Thank God they're trending because I was always bullied for them when I was growing up. And then Cara Delevingne came out of the woods and changed my life and I was never bullied ever again. So thank God for her. What I say is if you have these eyebrows, they come with baggage. You're gonna have thick hair everywhere. And if you have PCOS, square that. Nose hairs, genetic, runs in my family. And I don't like them, especially since you can see my nostrils. So what I do is I only put wax in the areas where you can really see them. I never thought I would look like this on the internet, but here we are. Nose hairs are very important that you like trim them if you want, but you don't take all of them out like a lot of people do. Like they put wax all up in there. They're meant to protect you from like bacteria, pollution, microbial agents and things. Like nose hairs are very important, but like for aesthetic reasons. If they're getting a little bit wild and trimming them and shaving them is like not helping your situation, I only wax the front. So here's the thing, pain tolerance, when you start you want to cry, but I've done this so many times that I can pluck them and I don't really feel pain. Waxing is easier because you just go like this, that's it, and then here again. Yeah, I got them. Like I still see nose hairs and that is totally fine, but it's not as crazy and wild as before. That is step one. Wow, step one and we're already this personal. Don't worry, we're just doing my face. Now, hot topic. Hirsutism. Hirsutism is one of the worst symptoms of PCOS, and it's very difficult to treat any hormonal growth areas with laser hair removal. I have done it multiple times. I literally was violating the laws of Texas where you cannot do laser hair removal on minors under 12 years old, I believe. But I was under laser hair removal private esthetician that used to do it on my mom. She did it on my upper lip because I was literally getting bullied for having a mustache at school. And I started to do it very young. I think I've had more than 20 laser sessions on my upper lip. It's helped, but it's not permanent. Same with like my sideburns and my chin area and all of this like hair growth area. Hormonal areas like my bikini, my belly button area, I've gotten all of that lasered. But the moment that you have like a hormonal shift, you might have new hair growth or you might stimulate old hair growth. And it's a bit of a shit show because it's like, you know, the laser sessions that never end. When it comes to my arms, I used to have very hairy arms and legs. Laser worked beautifully and I only did 5 sessions. I didn't even complete it. I also saw my dermatologist recently and she told me something that was very interesting, that she doesn't like any lasers on the face because when you heat the face, you destroy collagen. And I'm like, woo, okay. So if I ever did it, I would go through electrolysis when I'm really tired of my hair growth. But naturally, let's get into what I have been doing to manage my hirsutism while I shave my face. I'm gonna grab my facial cleanser, just create like a little lather so it's gentle. I love to shave my entire face because when I just shave the areas that have hirsutism, then it just looks uneven. If I shave these areas, so here, also here, it's getting better. Like I haven't had thick hair growth here in a while. Knock on wood. I don't pluck because I don't have the patience, and ouch, I realize that every time that I use a men's blade, because I get the less irritation from it. Like it's really funny, less blades, like just a 1 blade is actually better. You're less prone to ingrown hairs, but when you use 5, for me, I feel like it lasts longer and that actually irritates me less, and I get a very close shave so you really cannot detect it. So I go like this against the hair growth. I know, this is like terrible. If this doesn't work for you, don't do it. This is what I do and it works for me. because when I do this, I shave all the little hairs and then it just looks uneven if I only do this area. And yes, I lost like the actual stem, like the handheld thing. So I just use the loose blades. I do this at night because since this is a form of exfoliation, it can irritate your skin if you're gonna be out in the sun. And I've grown to have very, very sensitive skin. I'm also not going to use any exfoliants tonight or tomorrow morning. And now the area in my mouth is so tricky. Like I always miss hairs. And the thing that makes me realize like all the hairs that I miss was having a magnifying mirror glued to the window. And then this is really funny because I get a lot of hair growth like right here. It's so annoying. It's like the part that grows back the fastest. I go like this. And my nose, I get hair here, thick. Now my forehead, I don't have hair growth there, thankfully, but I love this little step because it really exfoliates so well. That's all I do with this little shaver. Okay, now tomorrow morning, all the spots that I missed, like maybe here, I'm gonna check them tomorrow morning and I'll just quickly get them out of the way. Now, when it comes to these areas, I use the brow shaper. I don't do anything to my brows, but like here, I use the brow shaper. All the hairs that are easy to get, I do this. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. This is like a little nose hair trimmer that I got from TJ Maxx like years ago. It was like $2. I have a lot of hair here in the back of my neck, which bothers me because it's a little bit too much. And also in my back. Lucas helps me and he shaves all of this for me. If I don't have Lucas nearby, I use this little thing. Oh, hi guys. It's so dirty that I cannot do a good job at it, so I'm not gonna do it, but I would like do this. That is what I do. And the rest of my body. And like in the lower area above my butt, I have a lot of dark hair. It's like not cute. I don't give a shit about it, but some people have told me, whoa, you have a lot of hair there. I'm like, fuck. It's noticeable. Sometimes if I'm more comfortable and I'm around like an area where there's gonna be photos or judgmental people, for my sake, I will trim it. This summer, I don't give a shit. The last piece of advice that I wanna leave with you guys is laser hair removal. 90% of the time that I went in for laser sessions at different centers, they were scamming the shit out of me because I never saw an improvement. Until I went to New York and I realized I went to this freaking place that was like, yeah, well, honey, like, they were all like bullying me. And they're like, you don't know your setting? You don't know the machine you were using? And they were like so obnoxious that they inspired me to learn about laser and my machines. And they were also like, this is gonna cost you like minimum 10K with us. But like everybody in the world, and like they fly in to do laser with us because it's permanent with us. I ran out of there. And the price was also like, I mean, your prices, and it was probably like at a hot spot. I don't know. But they inspired me to do a Google search. And this is where I learned that the setting for your skin and your hair type is everything. Also, obviously the machine really, really matters. But even if you're using like the Candela machine, which is like one of the best ones, the one that I used and I actually got results with, if you're not using the right setting, you're not gonna see results. And the day that I went in and I found this place that had amazing prices, Baird Monkey Center in New York. Yeah, guys, the right setting, the right machine. I told you, 5 sessions, no hair on my arms. Improvement in hormonal areas. My armpits, unfortunately, I need more sessions there, but my legs, like, it worked so well. Prices were great as well. But that's where I learned. You have to do a little bit of a research, find a good machine that they use at the spa, and make sure that the setting is perfect, like your perfect match. And don't do laser in the summer. I love you guys. I am gonna make my next video very soon, as I should. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what to say. I feel like I took catnip. Speaking of cats, I love the cats in Beirut. There's so many cats in Beirut. And it's been like my quest every morning to get them to like me. And at night, like I go and I give them like treats and catnip. And I'm buying them like different type of like tuna sticks, etc. There's some cats here that have had their tails cut off, probably because they were like abused. They were terrified of me. Now they sit on my lap. But like then people are telling me that they carry diseases. But I really believe that, like, you know the saint, Santa Teresa? She wouldn't get like diseases from the sick that were contagious because she had such a good mindset. I feel like if I have that positive energy the cats won't infect me. So I keep giving them love. Okay, I need to end this. Goodbye. I love you guys. I'm not drunk or anything. I don't drink. Because imagine me drunk. Either way. Love you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. I forgot to say how I manage my hirsutism, which is probably one of the most important things here, and the reason why I have reduced so much facial hair growth. Number one thing is I take my Milamend every single day because 40-to-1 inositol, the dichloroinositol in this drink, this ingredient has been shown to balance testosterone levels in those with PCOS that have high androgens. Now, another thing, it makes you more insulin sensitive. The moment I hit the gym and I am building muscle, the hair growth is slower on my hormonal areas, like here and on my upper lip. There's something about building muscle that it like optimizes everything about your body that might not be working. That is a huge thing. When I see that I have a lot of hair growth or like new stimulation of my hair follicles, like new hair growth, it's probably because I'm eating off, like I'm having a lot of simple sugars. I'm having a lot of sweets and things that are not good for my PCOS and insulin resistance. Another thing that is in here that I love is chromium. It curbs my hunger enough that like I'm not snacking all the time, even though sometimes it's very difficult. Either way, I'm gonna have this later. And yes, there's many supplements like spearmint tea and spearmint oil capsules that are really good for this, for lowering androgens. I can't, because I have IBS and I have chronic GERD, GERD, acidity, and I feel like it brings it up for me sometimes. So I haven't been consistent with that. If you like it and you love it and it helps you, amazing. And last but not least, spironolactone. This is the first medication that I was given when I started to complain about my facial hair. Doctor still didn't give me a PCOS diagnosis because they thought I was just Mexican. And that's why I have a mustache and I'm hairy. But they gave me 25 milligrams and they gave me 50 milligrams. And then at around 100 milligrams, they started to really work on me. But I have something called POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. So when I get up from bed, or I get up quickly, or not even that quickly, like my blood pressure drops and my heart rate goes through the roof, and you already feel a little bit lightheaded and dizzy sometimes when you're not well hydrated. Yeah, POTS, spironolactone, it's a diuretic. So if it was just worsening my symptoms and I passed out at a workout class where I had a crush on the instructor and I was like, oh my God. I was 16, by the way. Yeah, I can't be on these meds. Whatever. Point here is that really worked until the side effects didn't. I also had spotting for weeks. Like I had a black period. It was like really, 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 really dark brown for days on end. And that is not cute. It ruined my underwear. It was... I did not like it. And usually spironolactone and birth control are prescribed together to like remove that symptom. But then I'm like, whoa, I'm having too many symptoms. This one's got to go. So if you like spironolactone and you're on it for acne, hirsutism, or even just like female pattern baldness that can happen through these high androgens, and it's working for you, that's amazing. I couldn't handle it. And that's all I've tried. And I don't believe in oils or like spearmint tea oils that you put on your skin to stunt hair growth and remove or like slow it down or permanent hair growth. I haven't tested it personally. I won't. Midki's back. I don't know if you heard her little steps. They always distract me. It's like a dog drinking water. Whenever they like are walking with their long nails or they drink water. I forget what I'm saying. But yeah, that is all. I love you guys. Sorry. Ciao. Where are we going now?
We're going to see the cats.
Do you like cats?
I love cats.
Oh, he's waiting for me. With this cutie. You were so scared of us, and now look at this. All right, that's enough.
Oh, she's licking me.
She's what?
She's licking me.
Cookie.